Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have a spare few hours because Daisy is at her childminder's, so I thought I would get on and film another air fryer video, kind of like a part 2, because you guys seem to really like the first one, and yeah, I really enjoy filming them and I wanted to make a few things as well, so I thought perfect, let's just film it all and get it all done today. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's get straight into it. So this first one is a take on pizza, but it uses puff pastry for the base rather than like a traditional dough. So literally just roll out your puff pastry sheet, just pop it on like a floured worktop so it doesn't stick, and then you can spoon over whatever tomato you like. You could even do barbecue sauce if that's what you prefer. We just use chopped tomatoes from a tin because we quite like them chunky, but you could use a passata or something thinner, and then you can just put on whatever toppings you like. We chose to use proper chunky mozzarella, so it was extra stringy, and we used mushrooms and ham for these pizzas. And then I thought, just for a bit of fun, to use the cookie cutters to cut out the shapes, because this is perfect for kids as well. So then once you've cut out your shapes, you can just pop them directly into the air fryer. I would pop a little bit of the fry light onto the basket first, just to stop them sticking, or if you've got baking paper like air fryer paper, then use that. So I cooked these at 166 degrees. But yes, these are absolutely lovely, perfect for kids. And then any leftovers that you've got from using the cookie cutters, you can just do separately, and then the adults can eat those. So these next ones were, oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. These are chocolate chip cookies that cook in literally 6 minutes, so you've got to try them. So I started off with putting some plain flour into a bowl with some bicarbonate of soda and a little pinch of salt, and then just mixed it all together so that you combine them. I then broke up some milk chocolate. This was just your bog standard cheapy chocolate from Aldi. I literally just snapped them into small chocolate chip like pieces, but you could use chocolate chips if you would prefer and it's easier. And then I put some unsalted butter into a bowl. I kind of pre-cubed these so that it was a bit smaller, because you then pop them into the microwave and then the microwave melts them down, and actually it's easier if the butter is already like pre-cubed a little bit. Once that's come out nice and melted, you then put some brown sugar into a bowl with some caster sugar. I gave that a good mix around and then added in my melted butter. I gave that a good mix and then added some vanilla extract. I was running out, so I just used the last dregs from the bottle. And then I added the yolk of 1 egg. So to split my yolk, I just used the shells to transfer them backwards and forwards until the yolk kind of ran out of the shells. And then I gave it a really good mix together. It looked like caramel once I was done. It looked actually nice, even just like that. And then I added the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and gave it a really good mix. I know you can do this with a mixer, but I just thought I would use a spoon because I couldn't be bothered to make any more washing up. So I mixed that all together and it really did make the most lovely cookie dough. Honestly, I could have just eaten it. It was so nice. And then I put the chocolate chips in, mixed that all around. And then I, again, just sprayed the air fryer basket with a bit of oil, but you could use baking parchment or air fryer paper if you had any. And then I just balled up the cookie dough mixture into golf ball sized balls, and then I kind of flattened them slightly, so they were still quite chunky, but they were more like cookie shape. I then put them into the air fryer with a bit of space because I know that they would spread out a little bit, and then I cooked them for 6 minutes on 176 degrees, and they just came out perfect. Honestly, they were so nice. They were gooey, oozy, soft in the middle. They were just so delicious. Honestly, I can't even explain. You've definitely got to try these. I put them in the air fryer 4 cookies at a time, but this mixture actually made 6. Anyway, one thing I will say was that because I didn't use any parchment paper, baking paper, some of the cookie mix seeped down through the air fryer basket and then made a bit of a mess on the bottom. If you wanted to avoid that, then maybe pop some paper down. This next one is so simple. I actually wondered if I should even include it because it's not really a recipe, it's just literally one thing. So to cook bacon in your air fryer is so easy, and we don't ever do it any other way anymore. So you just want to pop your bacon into the air fryer with plenty of space and then put it on. We have like a bacon setting, but that's 182 degrees, and I just reduced the cooking time on it slightly. It's really amazing. It comes out crispy every time. It doesn't make your house smell as strong. Yeah, it's definitely a winner doing bacon like this. These next ones were a new recipe actually that I had tried. I had made something similar like this in the air fryer before when I was weaning Daisy, but I'd never made anything like that was suitable for the whole family, so I thought I would give this a go. So basically, all you do is you peel and core and cut up some apples, so you get some nice naked little slices like this, and then once they are all in a bowl, you would then just coat them in a very small amount of oil. I wouldn't go mad at all, literally just a tiny amount will do, and give that a good mix up, and then pop them in your air fryer and they will be perfectly cooked on 204 degrees Celsius for around about 14 minutes. They come out really nice and soft and they smell absolutely lovely. So once they are cooked, then I just used a little bit of golden syrup as a treat, and then you can put some cinnamon over these as well. I found that these didn't really keep very well though, so you almost want to eat them straight away with some custard, or literally just as they are. They're really delicious. This next one is quite a traditional one, pretty standard. It's crispy garlic and paprika wedges. So I love a wedge, and this is definitely the best way I found to do them in the air fryer. So I don't make wedges anymore in the oven, no way, and I only use the air fryer for these. I cut my potato up into big chunks and I put a little bit of oil on, followed by some garlic granules and some paprika. I give these a really good mix together, making sure that all the wedges are covered in the seasoning. And then what I forgot to do actually is put salt and pepper on at this stage, because normally I would, but you can do it at the end, so it's not really a massive issue. I then made sure that all the wedges were kind of spread out as much as they could in the basket, and I put them on the chip setting for 20 minutes and they came out perfect. And yeah, they were delicious, crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. So that brings me to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching and you've got some inspiration from this. I think the best recipe in this whole series was the chocolate chip cookies. So if you only try one, definitely try them. Honestly, Matt and I ate them within the space of about 2 hours. So I think we literally had like 3 each. Honestly, they were so nice, and I will be making them again as soon as I have the ingredients. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching and I will see you on my next one. Bye!